We are doing today our review of the Libertad. That is correct. What is the Libertad? The Libertad is a tier 10 pan-fried battleship, Pan-American. Excuse me, part of the newest line to the game. The previous tier 10 Pan-American ship was the San Martin, and now the Libertad is out, obviously, which is, we have a heavy cruiser that's, I don't know if the standards of heavy cruiser are good enough. Kind of call it a light cruiser with heavy cruiser guns. What are the guns on the San Martin? They are 152mm guns, so this is a light cruiser. Great ships. Unfortunately, I've had to give up my San Martin captain to move it over to the Libertad. But anyway, that is by the by. So the Libertad. Without further ado, let's get into the game. It's a little later than I intended to record the live section for this ship. I intended to record in the afternoon, and it's now. Whether that changes the quality of play, the caliber of the players that we're going to be encountering during our... Yes, there's quite a lot of battleships in the queue. That's 44, 38 compared to 12 cruisers, 8 destroyers, and so on and so forth. Hopefully we won't be waiting for too long. It's going to give us 2 CVs per side, and 4 submarines or something. Oh, on the other hand, clap, right. Without further ado, the Libertad. We got a Montana, we got a Colombo, we got a Montana on our side, we got a Worcester. So straight away, Libertad, we're at full speed. That's no time at all. No time at all accelerating. This poor Montana is probably at full speed as well. He's just being left in the dust. If this was a battleship drag race, the Libertad is the keen winner, and then we're not even trying really. It's a little bit cracked. So we hopefully should have some decent spotting from the YY in front of us. We've got a decent flank here and a good chance of getting onto A cap pretty early. There's a lot of islands around this cap. I'm quite glad that we spawned here compared to the C cap, because there's absolutely nothing out there. That poor Alvaro de Bazan, he's going to be trying to get as close to the island on F9 as possible, because open water is just suicide out on that cap, particularly when he doesn't have any serious support. Jacksonville is pretty cracked, but he can't get anywhere close to that cap, and the Colombo is going to be, well, the Colombo can't hit a barn door from the inside of the barn. So just see if we can go pretty wide and hopefully set up a crossfire with the Jean Bart, the Smolensk. Kitaka's even spotting for the middle. We've got a Brennus, the Henri 4 with 6 guns instead of 9. Quite a lot bigger. He's got no hydro though. Ooh, and straight away we have a target. If we can get this guy's broadside, we could really do the enemy team some harm. Let's see what he does. Is he broadside enough? Let's see. Oh, he's turning in. What if he's just about to spot us before he spots us? Right. Alright, where they know we're here, we're going in. Pretty crap opening salvo, but it's only 3 overpens. Let's see what we can do. Let's get the team. Let's do some damage. If there's a destroyer in this flank, and it is coming, is on the A cap. Oh, is he going broadside just as we're loaded? Is this going to be a first blood death strike? Come on, game. Be nice to us. Off to a great start. Okay, Vermont, you are next. Come on, team. Let's get in there. Okay, so we're off to 30k first blood. Unfortunately, I don't have a special commander to give us any perks or anything. He's going to struggle getting out of our range, but we are charging 3 battleships. this isn't a good idea. So this may end a little bit quicker than I expect. Depends if we can game a turn in front of him. Let's use that potential damage and try and cook the Vermont a little bit more. He's got all his guns. We will not be able to turn away from him. Let's just remind him we're here, I suppose. Gotta keep up maneuvering. It's probably time we got another heal off. They're probably shooting at us, and hopefully we'll angle in time. We might be alright. Oh, taking heavy damage. Let's repair those fires. Yeah, so it's gonna be a short one, but it's pretty fun nonetheless. Are those Prince Refractobs, or are they from the Destroyer? I think they're from the Destroyer. Let's keep up the pressure on this guy. We've got a minute to go until our heal. Can we survive? We gotta fire on something, and we're already up to 100k, by the way. We've been doing almost nothing. The refractor is nearly down as well. We may survive this. What did we spot? Halland. That means we're dead. Public shot. 9 seconds to a heal. This is cutting it pretty risky. If he gets a shot off, he's gonna destroy us. Come on, game. Thank you. Can we knock out his gun? No shot. But we've dodged some torps. We've done a hell of a lot of damage. See if we can throw off his aim by just parking ourselves on the edge of his, well, behind him a little, and just trying to tease him behind the island. Well, we surely dodged the Halland salvo. Oh, we got lucky there on the stun. Has that finished us off? No, it has not. We are lucky. We survived to fight another battle, and there are 2 battleships on full health behind us. Yeah, this cross-mapped from somewhere. I'm gonna say that's the sleeping because it was so absolutely terrible. That's 180,000 damage. With no effort. We're pretty close to going down, I would say. Someone gets a lucky shot on us. That is it. Oh, and there's the F key again. Oh. Game is over. It was pretty fun. It was fun while it lasted. That was almost a 200k, and we destroyed the flank in 7 minutes. I can't count. And I think we only got off 2 heals. So Libertad crushes flanks, and that was 35 main battery hits. 245 secondary battery hits. And there's no enemy left. They can't do anything. I can't wait to try out a triple game, triple division with this ship. That was six fires started. Two dead, 2 ships destroyed. Only 1 lousy citadel, but we weren't close enough to brawl anyone. So it is what it is. And with that, let's go straight into the second game. Which will take us a while because we've got to queue up again, and there's a fair few battleships in, excuse me, the queue. Oh, there we go. We're in the game again. I'm quite impressed, actually. I wasn't expecting something. I've only had... that was the second game I've had today, so pretty rusty. I haven't managed to play all week. So to say that the Libertad is the potato-proof ship of the moment... saying that... We got lucky with the Annapolis. I don't think he was expecting us to just full send in like that. But that's what the meta is these days. That's what happens if you take a battleship and you throw yourself into the enemy and they don't even have time to blink, essentially, when they see you coming. They're already dead. At least that seems to be the life of a cruiser in World of Warships. St. Clap! The World of Warships of today. Would it be stupid if we tried to do that again? Yeah, it would. It would. So we're gonna do it again. Except that this time, we have island cover. Come on, man. Come on. I can't turn in time, and you know I can't turn in time. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you. I mean, if I keep him out of the battle, it'll save him from being first blood dev struck, so... what can we do? Alright, let's have a look at our enemies. We've got two Kurfürsts. We've got a Yamato and Musashi. They might be dangerous. 32mm overmatch. That's one of the places where this ship is quite vulnerable. It's covered in 51mm plating everywhere. It's actually more of 3 ships. It's a battleship with 2 Goliaths, one on either side, because we've got 10 5 nah, not quite 2 Goliaths. We've got 10 234mm guns on either side, and one Goliath is 12. So yeah, we've got about 92% of a Goliath on either side. And we've got a fake army in front of us, which recently got buffed, but I don't think he's got it yet. Which we're just gonna keep pushing up and see what happens. If he's there, there's gonna be a destroyer pretty close by. What remains to be seen is if we get some decent spotting or not. So one of the Kurfürst has popped up on the other side. There's an Aquendo, Almirante Aquendo, the Tier 9 dockyard ship, which is pretty fun, by the way. Oh, okay, this Taihang is broadside. I want to see what we can do. Is he turning out? He is turning out. Can we get our guns on him? I think we have to go for the superstructure shot, unfortunately. But it could do some nasty stuff to him. Ah, ricochet. Then there's a submarine very close. How close is the question? For a minute. No choice but to game a turn. Gotta lose some health, stay alive for the rest of the battle. Did he miss his shot? I think yeah, we are absolutely fine. Loser. My apologies, Commander. Anyway, should we use a heal yet, or is... Yeah, that final salvo kind of sealed the deal for me. We are not going to be able to push so successfully here, unfortunately, because we don't have a destroyer, and our submarine is not interested in tanking. Spotting for us. Come on, guns. 5, 4, 3. We might get lucky. Let's see what it does. No. That's the trouble with a full secondary build. It's you either crush them whilst they're ankled or it's over, pants. Having said that, he's quite far away, and these ships don't have great dispersion. So I wouldn't expect anything particularly to happen. Let's try again. Since he's just fired, we can do this. I think they have a destroyer. Is it Sherman Delana? Oh, if it's the Shima, we're in trouble. That was a bit more like it. That was a nice little 13k. Yeah, that Takahashi is dead. First Blood Dev Strike game. Game, set, and match. I think we've lost this one. Shouldn't call it before it's done. Did we find that submarine? He's gonna be around about.
All stations, concentrate fire
Out
on
of
that target.
range. There's not a lot we can do at this cap, unfortunately. It's a shame that Kurfürst is just wasting his time killing himself over there. Oh, someone is thirsty for us. Can we be... Let's just try and cheese him while we're here. I've got to turn now. I can't risk going into the cap with a Shima around. Let's just... Unfortunate island there. This is where he gets a pretty good salvo on us. Yeah, he's trying to get all his guns off. Might be able to get some good secondary hits on him. Off they all go. We got a fire and... Yes! Wait a second! Game! We can accelerate away from these torpedoes like it's nothing. But I think this game is called. We've got a submarine behind us. We've got a Shimacos behind us. We've got submarine torps incoming. For sure. Can we dodge them?
Torpedos a popa.
Yeah, we can just slide past these.
Torpedos a popa. A la espera de instrucciones.
Fuck off, you loser.
Torpedos a estribor. En el aire.
Go on, La Pampa. Spot him. Leave the safety of your smoke screen and spot the destroyer that's doing you harm.
Destructor enemigo detectado.
Do we get an oil spill? Where's he gonna be going? He's gonna be going kind of this way. Beyond that, who knows? It's a submarine. That's just how they work. And everything else on this side is dead. This is logic. By the way, those combat instructions are propping like nobody's pocking. What the hell is the word? We are procking the combat instructions like nobody's business. And the submarine is still on that hill. He's pretty damn close.
Esperando instrucciones. En el aire.
I shouldn't be running, but we should be able to slide around these torpedoes again like the previous time. This guy isn't very good at what he's doing.
Torpedos a popa. Esperando instrucciones. Torpedos a popa. Torpedos a popa.
They ran out. Which was fortunate because we weren't going to dodge them that time. Alright, time to come back in. So the dude was around about here. Let's try and get the dude to spot him. Notice, by the way, that the ping is still going. Despite the fact that the torps are gone, the cooldown time of the ping is ridiculous. It's absolutely broken. Well, what do you expect? I guess it's to be expected in this game. There's no counter to certain aspects, and finally it seems to be running out. Subs back. Oh, stay spotted for me, please. Assuming he's gonna turn in here. I shouldn't have HE loaded, but what the hell? It's a fire is a good thing when you have secondaries of this caliber. Which way is he going? I think he's gonna go this way.
En el aire. En el aire. Torpedos al frente.
Fortunately, this ship you can just dodge stuff like that. Although we couldn't dodge that. That's the nature of the game, isn't it? You dodge one target, and before you know it, I'm actually going to set our guns on this guy.
Problema resuelto, señor. Alarma de incendio.
Because our secondaries will do much more damage to him. Only choice really is the superstructure shot. Our dispersion is pretty good at this range though, at least with that salvo. It's only at 4K and he is going to be torping us. One of the other neat things about this ship is that 3 of its turrets are pointing forward, but the other 3 are pointing behind you. So at any one time you can just turn them, and you can have them turning onto you a lot faster than they would otherwise. Slowed down to try and throw off our shot, but we were watching. Thanks, game.
Crucero enemigo hundido.
I can't remember if the Taihang has torpedoes or not.
Get back.
We gotta turn our ship again, unfortunately. Yep, he's got tops. We're just gonna have to try and get lucky here.
Alarma de incendio.
If he saved the torps or not.
All stations requesting fire support.
Accelerate to try and get past them. He's down.
Torpedos al frente. Acorazado
Oh, we
enemigo
can't dodge this.
destruido.
That was unfortunate, but have we clawed it back? Have we clawed this game back? We have ACAP, I think, for certain. If this guy doesn't make any mistakes, and he's full health. If we get this cap and they can't contest it, we've almost got C cap. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we've got C cap, we've got A cap, the Elbing, and the Musashi's down. I think we're going to take this game. I shouldn't call it before it's done. It's definitely going to be an interesting one in as much as the Annapolis has gone dark. So is he going to contest the A cap? And which one of these battleships is going to make a terrible mistake? It's a bit brave of the Elbing opening up like that when he's broadside to a Yamato. He could lose 8,000 damage in one go here. But there's a lot of torps going towards that guy. We've almost got A cap. I don't want to call this because I'll jinx it. What's he doing? Let's see what he's doing. Come on. Oh, he's managed to dodge the first salvo of Delana torps, unfortunately. Delana's pretty powerful. Can this guy see the Elbing, or is he just blind firing? He must be really desperate. This is going to be close. The Annapolis has just ignored B-Cap, and he's going straight for the La Pampa. And if you take torps, hopefully the guy is splitting his torp salvos. Oh, he's radared him. But he's at 8 kilometers. That's not far away. He's just gonna burst fire him before he goes dark. I don't know about those torps. The guy is just... is he turning into them? He's launched more torps. This thing is brand new, the La Pampa. It's a crazy torpedo destroyer. Has he got him? He's got him!
Good game, everyone.
Let's tell him what we think of that. Can't type properly. I think that might have won the game. If the game was won before that, that has certainly got it in the bag. Because we've overtaken them in points. And battleships are not going to be able to chase destroyers. Because that Yamato, I wouldn't be surprised if he was already dead. It's just, let's watch this land. Oh, the trouble is they're Elbing torps. They're slower than some ships. That's not true, but Elbing torps are pretty damn slow. So that was definitely a worse game than the second one, in terms of our entire flank folding. But at the same time, it should give a pretty good view of what the ship is capable of. And at the end of the day, these ships don't have very good torpedo protection, and deep water torpedoes do a lot of damage. But we got the guy who got us, and we're gonna make the money. We're gonna take the win. We're gonna come out on top. What is this bullshit I am spouting? Can we just win the game already? And this also proves that looking after your destroyers and your destroyer's health is critical when it comes to winning games. I'll probably fast forward the rest of this because these guys they can't pull it back. The Yamato is pretty much confirmed to go down. He just doesn't have the health to survive any sustained punishment at all. The Elbing's pretty confident now, although the thing is the size of a brick, and he could kill himself here. But at the same time, if he gets a fire, see the Elbing slowing down and trying to dodge there, but it's just such a massive ship. It takes so long to slow down or maneuver or do anything, and really he should try and bait the Yamato in shooting and then use his smoke, because the Yamato's smoke firing penalty will ensure that anything he does will just keep him spotted. He did a much better job on that one, and he's dodging 2 battleships shooting at him, so all is fair in love and war. Yeah, he's got to heal off. It's probably his last heal if he's pushed into the cap and then towards B cap. But the La Pampa is pretty close to spotting him now. And to be fair, if I was the Elbing right now, I would be taking these risks because I would want the kill. It's not as if there's an Annapolis around to hard counter me. There goes the La Pampa with the torps again. He's doing a pretty bloody good job of carving his way through the enemy team, I'll give him that. But anyway, this pretty much concludes our live impressions of the Libertad, the newest freedom battleship that's going to deliver 419 419mm guns, and they don't have short fuses, so they hit pretty hard as well. If you get decent dispersion, these guns will absolutely punish what they encounter, as shown a few times. Let's just give our condolences to the enemy team as they lose the game. And to be honest, that was a satisfying victory from the jaws of defeat. Like, how many ships were we down at one point? We were down 3-4 ships and 2 caps, I think. But that's it. That's almost 31 minutes, 2 games, almost 400 secondary hits. What the hell's a main battery anyway? Who needs one of those? And GG's. It's over, it's done. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one next week, and good night.